It's time to predict the scores for game week 14 of this 2023-2024 Premier League season. Unfortunately, I've had to record this slap bang in the middle of game week 13 because we're both unavailable to make our predictions later this week. So it's currently Saturday afternoon. Manchester City are currently 1-0 up over Liverpool as it's just turned half time. I've managed to record Nathan giving 6 of his predictions as well, and he's also just passed me a bit of paper with his remaining 4 predictions as well. And as I'm recording this in the middle of game week 13, I haven't got the current Superbru league table with me. And if you'd like to take myself and Nathan on over at the Superbru website, then make sure you leave your predictions over there. Link is in the description and the league code is in there as well if you haven't already joined up. But without further ado, let's just get straight into it and make our predictions for game week 14. So first up on Saturday, 2nd of December at 3 o'clock, we've got Arsenal against Wolverhampton Wanderers. Arsenal flying high at the top of the Premier League. Wolves, form's turning a little bit now. I've gone for a 2-0 home win to the Gunners. So Nathan, game week 14. We don't know the scores of game week 13. First up, we got Arsenal coming up against Wolves. Nathan.
Yes.
What's your prediction on that then?
Arsenal against Wolves, difficult tie.
Yes.
Ooh. Arsenal getting the momentum in. Probably going to go 3-0 to the Gunners.
Next up, we got Brentford coming up against Luton. Luton in game week 13 played at home against Crystal Palace. Haven't got the scores for that. Obviously, at the moment, playing a Brentford side, usually strong at home. They sort of turned their fortunes around, having a bit of a stutter. So I think Luton will score in this one, but I've gone for a 2-1 home win to the Bees.
Brentford, Luton. Can't remember. To be honest, let's go Brentford 1, Luton 0. I'm literally reading off the screen here. Okay. So
next up, we got Burnley, who are currently bottom of the table, coming up against relegation candidates Sheffield United. Another tight one. This is a real 6-pointer between these two sides, but I think the Blades will come away with the victory, and if Archer's fit, he's sharp in front of goals. I can see them winning this one 1-0. Burnley against Sheffield United. What are your thoughts on this match? Burnley terrible, haven't they? They've been
absolutely shocking. Let's have a look. So, Burnley not getting much momentum. Sheffield United is for them for the taking. So, let's go 2-1 to the Blades.
Next, we've got Nottingham Forest coming up against Everton. Not sure how Everton will react to that points deduction. We'll see how they get on against Manchester United in game week 13, which has already happened for you guys. But Nottingham Forest, really good at home. And I will give Everton the benefit of the doubt in this one. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw.
Everton desperately need the points. Forest do like the way they're playing as well. Stalemate 1-1.
Next up at 8 o'clock on Saturday evening, we've got Newcastle coming up against Manchester United. We know all about Newcastle's injury issues, etc. Man United, okay, good at home in the league. Their away form, not great, and also European competitions and cup competitions as well haven't been fantastic. So I think this will play out as a draw as well. I'm going to go for a 1-1 scoreline. 8 o'clock on a Saturday evening, we've got...
That's revolting, that is.
Newcastle against Manchester United.
Newcastle, Man United. Man United, there's a lot of bad blood there, as everyone knows. Newcastle desperately need to regain that form as well. Let's go 3-1 Newcastle. They're gonna surprise a lot of people.
Moving on to the Sunday fixtures, we've got Bournemouth coming up against Aston Villa. Bournemouth recently had that very good 2-0 win over Newcastle. Aston Villa, home form fantastic. Their away form lets them down a little bit, but they are riding high in the Premier League. I think Villa, if they can keep their players fit, shouldn't have too many issues getting all 3 points in this match. So I'm going to go for a 2-1 away victory to Aston Villa.
Villa on good momentum. Iraola loves a big game, as we know, but he hasn't showed it yet this season. I don't know. 2-1 Villa. Just. Next
up, we've got Chelsea coming up against Brighton. Chelsea's fortunes have really turned around now. Okay, they had that 4-4 draw against Manchester City, one of the all-time classics of the Premier League, people are saying. Not sure how they'll get on against Newcastle in game week 13, but in game week 14, I think they'll beat Brighton. They've got their injury woes, and yeah, 3-1 to Chelsea. Nathan, on the other hand, thinks that Brighton Seagulls will go to Stamford Bridge and carve out a draw, and he's gone for a 1-1 draw. Next up, we've got Liverpool at home against Fulham. I think Paulinho was injured in game week 13. Liverpool really strong at home, not so much away, and I'm going to go for a 2-0 home victory to the Reds. And Nathan, he agrees, but he thinks Fulham will score in this one, and he's gone for a 2-1 home win to Liverpool. Next up, we've got West Ham coming up against Crystal Palace. All London affair. Goals in this one, both defences fairly leaky. I'm going to go for Desmond's in this one. I'm going to go for 2-2. Nathan, he agrees, he thinks it will be a draw as well, but he doesn't think there will be as many goals in this fixture, and he's gone for a 1-1 draw. And the final fixture of game week 14 sees Manchester City coming up against Spurs. Spurs injury woes. I know Ndoggy's back in the side now, so that'll be good for them at left back. Manchester City, so strong at home, although Spurs do give them issues up there at the Etihad. So, with all things considered, I'm going to go for a Citizens win, and I'm going to go 3-1 to the home team. Nathan, however, he believes that Spurs are going to come away with a 2-1 away victory. So that concludes our predictions for game week 14. Hopefully we'll be back to some normality for game week 15. Make sure you leave your predictions over at the Superbru website as well. As I say, link in the description, and code is in there as well if you haven't already joined up. Look out for the vlogs over on Nathan's channel as well for Cardiff City fixtures and Wales fixtures as well, although Wales don't play now until March. But thanks for joining me once again. Back to normal hopefully next week, and I'll see you all next time.
6 shots, yeah, straight to the face, and I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way, so I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe, so I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking